Well, hello and welcome back, my friends. Yet another episode here on my channel. Today, we're just going to kind of jump into it. I'm just shooting guns because, well, more than anything, I've got nothing better to do. So, first one, standard semi-auto only M16 pattern gun. And I'll even kind of walk you through how to use them a little bit just to give this video some purpose. Standard 20-round magazine. Rounds just pop right in through the top. Nothing too crazy there. Make sure all the rounds are seated to the rear. Gun here. Magazine slips right in. Charging handle to the rear. Rounds are chambered. Let's go ahead and empty this one. Dump them all. Dump the magazine, press the button. Pull her out. She's locked to the rear and clear. Next up, we're going to use the MP5K standard 30-round magazine here. Double feed rounds just click right in the top, same as the last one. Whoop. Just leave that one down there. 29-round magazine. Stock folds out, locks back. As we know, slide it up. Oh, had one chambered. Lock it to the rear. It's open. Take your loaded magazine, insert it, slap to release. It is now chambered. First click down on there is, as you can see, semi-auto. Then, if you give it one more click down, it flicks to what would be the full auto position. Empty. These don't lock to the rear, unfortunately, so you kind of just got to realize when it stops shooting. Lock to the rear, magazine paddle here, or you can press the button release, and empty. Next up, Mark 23. This one, 12-round magazine, and it sucks to get the last rounds in like most pistols, but this one is single feed. Obviously, you just push them in the top and slip them back. Pistol controls are pretty simple. Lock it to the rear, put the magazine in, drop it forward. Safety's here. It is on fire, hammers back, and let's shoot it. And empty. Has the European style mag release, which means you have to push this lever down rather than the button inwards. Has it on both sides. And empty. Next up, we've got the Dragunov SVD. Has a 10-round mag here. Pretty simple, but also kind of annoying. You'll see it has a wider spot there in the mag. Got to press the rounds in, slide them back. Full mag, 10 rounds. For this one, prep it, flip your scope cap open. Safety right here on the side. Put her down in the fire position. Mag rocks in like an AK. Nothing too fancy. Back, and let's shoot it. Now it's empty, locked to the rear. Paddle out, gun is empty. Alrighty, and getting to the next one, we've got the FN57, which is my carry gun here. Pretty simple on this one, same thing, double feed. You just click them right in from the top. This one's actually kind of hard to load with gloves just due to the size of the round being small. Your gloves will get kind of pinched up in there. And clicked in. This one has a 20-round magazine. Let's shoot it. You know, I hope y'all like this video format here. This was really just me bored at the shop, and I was like, man, I really should shoot some more of my guns. As y'all know, I'm not so much a shooter, I'm more of a collector, and I don't really get my guns out and shoot them as much as I should. So at least doing it for the YouTube gives me an excuse to get out and shoot, especially this one, seeing as I don't shoot it that much. Beautiful. Mag release, drop it out. I love the safety on these things. It's got this little, well, right here, this little lever safety that's on the side of the gun, ambi. And man, it's just so nice for a pistol safety. Can't get any better than that. Next up, I didn't unload this one so I can show you how to load it. But as you know, we've got the AK-105 here, which is just a shorter barreled AK-74. Let's fold the stock open, lock it in place. Safety selector here, all the way down is semi. You can see that we've got one in it. And let's go ahead and put some rounds down, semi. No recoil, AK-105, 5.45 rounds. Just cherry, man. I love this thing. Well, would you look at that? An AK jammed on the last round. What a curse. Oh well. Ooh, an interesting jam at that too. It's like a double feed, but with the brass there. And boy, that rascal is in there. See, anything out here got a there we go. We'll use around a 5.56, see if we can. There we go. And she's clear. Well, look at that. The AK being the first one to jam in today's video. Cursed. Next up, SPOS 12. Everybody loves the SPOS. Am I on semi or am I on pump? Let's put her on semi-auto. See if it'll run. Using some high power bird loads, but not necessarily high power ammo. It's just high brass 7.5 shot. Always forget how to run this damn thing. Pull it back. Let's drop a shell in it. Got one in it. Danger, suicide, safety. They talk about these things being dangerous, but I'm a sucker for old school cool. I'm gonna keep it forever like that. Gotta press the button here on the side to open the loading gate. Most annoying thing about the SPOS, you can't really load it easily. This ammo's old too, which is half of the reason of this video, just cleaning out a bunch of junk. And let's do it. It's about to throw the visor down on this helmet. Called it. God, I love this thing. Easily the coolest shotgun ever made. Next up, we've got the Smith & Wesson Performance Center TRR-8 R8, 8-shot 357 Magnum. Comes railed in all sorts of tactical. Slip some rounds in here. And last but not least, number 8. I can never decide on double action revolvers if I like shooting them double action more or single action. Like double action, you get the luxury of a semi-auto, but single action just has such a nice trigger. Oh. Interesting. Trigger felt really funny and squishy there for a sec, but that may have just been me. I'm not much of a revolver guy. Next up, we've got the Daewoo K1A1 carbine. Fun little South Korean gun here. Does not fit my collection at all, but it's It's such a neat looking little gun, man. Like, how can you hate this thing? Standard AR pattern mag, simple charging handle, holds sturdy. And it's reliable. For being just such a short little gun, and I mean, hell, it don't weigh nothing. What a fun little toy. And of course, last but not least, probably my favorite gun in my whole collection to shoot, the AKMS PBS. Underfolder, old school cool. Got the PBS sight here, which this is for the silencer. You've got the standard elevation here like normal, but on the bottom you've got for the subsonics. Really cool, and you've got all your adjustment, windage, etc. Kind of like an RPK knob, but even more in depth. Let's shoot this thing. We all know what it takes to load an AK mag. We don't need to do that. Load this in, which is not an easy task with this grenade launcher grip in the way. But you gotta leave the grenade launcher on. It just looks cool, trust me. It's 7.62 by 39 for being a lot more beefy than the 5.45 round. I don't find the recoil to be that much worse for as much more, hate to say it, but knockdown that you get. Fuck, I love it, man. It's great. Now, anyways, let's go ahead and get to the channel updates. Alrighty, so here we are back in the shop now. We finished shooting guns. We got past the clickbaity action part, even though it wasn't really that much action. But here we are back in the shop, which y'all haven't been in a while, I don't think. I haven't really had any videos where I went through here. As y'all know, got the gun store, got Rate Defense, selling surplus all the time. I had the Unimog there for a bit, but I've kind of decided I want to go down the route of armored vehicles. I want a main battle tank at some point. I don't know why I decided this. I don't know why I think I can even fit in one, because I know I can't. But as with every small child, you know, you probably just want to get a tank just to say you've got one. But I can't afford a tank. What I can afford is a Ferret. This is a Ferret Mark II Scout car, and as you may notice, it is extremely naked right now, and in this background here is just piles and piles of parts. This is my project I've got right now, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it, because I think I bit off a little more than I can chew. But you guys are always internet geniuses. Y'all always pop up in the comments and tell me when I'm stupid and whenever I'm taking on things that I shouldn't. So let me know what y'all think about this, and I'll tell you exactly the story on this Ferret here. So as it sits, the only thing that works on it is the engine runs, and it's got a few issues. Like, first and foremost, this front left tire here, if you'll look down the side behind it, you can see there's a bunch of skid marks here, and that's because this tire does not rotate. I thought maybe it was the planetary, because this thing is four-wheel drive, but the planetary's fine. It's actually a piece called the bevel box, which, and I'll show you here. Let me set this brew down and I'll let you take a peek inside things. So if you look inside of this here, you'll notice that this box right here, this is your transfer case, and out of your transfer case, you've got 4 drive shafts that go to each tire. You've got, this one goes to the front right, this one here goes to the front left, and then I'll poke in through the side here so you can see it. This one right here goes to the back left, and then there's another one over there that goes to the back right. And at the ends of these things, we have what's called a bevel box. It has like a screw or worm gear, something that makes it hang a 90 from that drive shaft out to the actual tire here. And the bevel box in this one is completely locked up. From what I could tell, the seals were out on it. Maybe they let it run dry and then kept running it, and it locked up on them, and that's why this thing got retired in the first place. I don't know. But first and foremost, this front left tire is locked up. So that needs to be fixed at some point. I need to pull the bevel box. Hopefully it can be rebuilt. I don't want to have to buy a new one, because they are kind of expensive. From what I can tell, to get one here in the US is about $1,000 bucks. We'll see. Next, let's get into the back of this thing. We've got all the armor stripped off the back of it. There's a pallet jack over there that's covered in plates of armor and everything. But this here, obviously the power plant on the back of it, the motor does run. So that is kind of a win. But the cooling system here, one, every hose is shot on this thing. It needs every single bit of rubber replaced. The radiator itself does have some leaks in it. Some of the hard metal pipes in there are split. And I'm really afraid that maybe someone filled this thing up with water, let it freeze. I hope it doesn't have a cracked block or anything like that, but I haven't got that far into it to see. I've just kind of ran it dry so far, just enough to, see the engine running. Aside from that, the transmission in there, which I'll shine a light on, you can look through the back here, and I'll point at it. The transmission here is... it's kind of weird. It's got like these bands or something in it, and you don't have a clutch up there so much as you've got like what's called a pre-selector or something like that. And it, I couldn't get it to click into gear or anything like that when it was running. We tried putting fluid in it, and the fluid just ran immediately back out onto the ground. So I'm hoping it doesn't need a new transmission. Maybe it's some seals, gaskets, etc. But again, I'm just not that familiar. I think what this thing really needs is to have the whole power plant, transmission, etc. pulled and maybe rebuilt or at least diagnosed, etc. See what it really needs to fix it. The only thing is how much is that going to run me? What parts am I going to have to buy? And at that point, could I have just bought a running and driving Ferret? But with what I've shown y'all so far here, and I'll even I'll let you take another peek around this thing here, let you see the insides, etc. Let me know what y'all think of this thing and if I should actually try to get it running, working, etc. I mean, there ain't much to it. It's a pretty simple thing. I mean, it's got the turret up there that you can get into, which if I did get it running, I'd plan to rearm the turret, put either a 1919 or an FN mag in it, maybe even a PKM if I can finagle something up for it. Yeah, that's really all there is to it, and that's the current state of the channel right now. Guns always coming in. I've always got more stuff to shoot, but I also always have a ton of projects, and I'm really never sure what to do with them. I'm just ADHDing all over the place here, really. But with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.